Hello Sagittarius, and welcome to your reading. Your timeless reading is all about your blessings and any warnings that the divine wants to give you, any blind spots that you should be aware of. So divine, what is the message that you want Sagittarius to take away from this reading? What is the message for our dear Sagittarians? So Sagittarius, I want to remind you that these videos are generalized. So take what resonates with you, leave what doesn't, because that's going to resonate with someone else who's watching these videos. So Sagittarius, we have your card that is popped out for you, and let's see what is coming up. So the first card that you have is all about unconditional love. Sagittarius, this card is asking you to be in that essence of love. Love yourself, others, and every situation, no matter the outward appearance may be. So there's an energy of just being in the essence of love, because by working from love, life is a lot easier. Understanding that situations could be complicated, of course, because this is life. Understanding that relationships with people, family, our co-workers can be challenging sometimes. And also understanding that some people, they are just best to love from a distance, because you deserve peace, Sagittarius. So the divine just wanted you to be in that energy of unconditional love. And then our next card, the divine wanted to highlight for you the energy of being bold, being strong enough to unleash your adventurous side and to take risks and be daring. Sagittarius, you don't need much encouragement in this area. You are always out with your bow, aiming high, ready for an adventure. And the divine feels that in the current situations, there's a feeling of where you are feeling a bit caged, a bit not being free enough to truly express yourself. The divine understands the challenges that we're currently going through, and the divine is asking you how still you can bring in the energy of being adventurous, the energy of excitement around your life, despite the challenges that are going on out there. The next card that the divine wanted you to look at was really about connecting with the divine, creating a sacred space, perhaps a home altar, or even visiting a sacred space like maybe a religious place. Whatever feels good for you, do that. Because the divine is asking you to do this, because this is a perfect place of being silent, a perfect place for communicating and contacting your ancestors, your guides, and the divine. Because there's a sense of wanting to work with higher forces as you are feeling the different challenges that you are experiencing right now. Contacting your ancestors and working with the divine will bring an air of comfort, will help you to amplify your intuition. And not only that, by connecting with the divine, it is a lot easier to navigate through life. So the divine is asking you to create time for sacred moments like meditation, prayer, whatever feels good to you. It is all about you as an individual, and understanding that creating this sacred time is important, and doing so in what feels good for you. Everyone is different, everyone is unique. So honor yourself as you are creating these sacred moments to contact the divine, to work with your guides, to work with your ancestors. So it's important to have this sacred time. So the next card we have for you is speaking about being receptive. All right. And the card is asking you to allow yourself to receive. This will increase your intuition, energy, and the ability to give to others. What did I just tell you in the last card we had about sacred space? I told you that by creating a sacred altar, by visiting a sacred space, by creating sacred time for yourself to connect with the higher forces, this will sharpen your intuition. This will make you that receptor to receive intuitive guides, to receive intuitive messages that can help you as you are progressing through this life, as you are navigating through the challenges that we are currently facing. So the divine is asking you to, again, have this sacred time to meditate, to communicate, and to contact the divine so that you can receive information intuitively that is going to help you. So should we get one more card from these cards, and then we'll get another deck of cards to see what is coming up for you. So what is coming up for you right now is the card about blossoming. Wow, Sagittarius. So you are in this energy, in this essence of blossoming. So I wonder if this is why the divine is wanting you to create sacred space, to allow yourself to bloom, to grow, and to understand that you can bloom and grow a lot quicker if the divine is able to work with you, if your guides are able to work with you. So this card is coming in to say, you are just getting started. So have patience with yourself and the process, and don't give up. And again, if things start to get a little bit challenging, this is when having an altar in your home is wonderful, because you don't have to leave your home. You can just go to your altar and communicate with the divine. And again, if having altars in your home is not your thing, this is just about creating that sacred time to communicate with the divine so that the divine can give you that comfort, the encouragement, and the inspiration, because you are allowing that sacred time, that sacred connection with the divine to be able to give you that message of intuition that you will need along the way as you are navigating your way through to your success. So let's get some other oracle cards to work with. So divine, you have given Sagittarius interesting information to work with, and so thank you. We have our first card that has come up for you, and the card that has come up for you again is giving a heads up to all the information that I'm channeling here for you. Sagittarius is giving you the heads up. I'm trying to focus. Perfect. It's giving you the heads up. We just spoke about communicating with your ancestors, with the guides, with your guardian angels, and now we have the guardian angel card, and this card is wanting to remind you that you are not alone. And you will know this when you start having that sacred time to communicate with your guides, to communicate with the divine. And not only that, as you are making that contact, you'll remember that you are not alone. You'll remember that you have never been alone, Sagittarius. The divine was always here with you, working with you, assisting you. But when you tune in to be the receptor, to connect straight to the divine, this is when, again, you are creating that time for your guardian angels to come in and to speak with you, to come in and to start working with you, to come in and amplify the messages that they want to give you, messages of hope, messages of direction to help you as you are going along your journey. So I love this card, closing off our reading, to remind you, Sagittarius, that you are never alone, ever. You have a guides. You have the divine, you have the guardian angels, you have other celestial beings that are here as your soul team, working with you, guiding you, loving you, comforting you when things get a little bit challenging, but understanding that you have to be able to connect. And so connect with your guardian angels, connect with the divine, connect with the higher powers, and you will see, Sagittarius, that quickly you start getting messages that are helping you what to do next, where to go next, who to get in touch with next, as you are journeying to that end goal to create the success that you're wanting to manifest in your life. And so, Sagittarius, I'm going to let you go and get in touch with your guides and your guardian angels and the divine. And on that note, I'm going to love you and leave you. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. I'll see you soon. It's a goodbye.